storied venues in college football, Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Boston College Eagles and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this one. Holly Rowe has the latest.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Eagles offense will go to work first. These two teams don't exactly love each other, and man, did they trade blows back and forth the last time they met.
Yeah, Reese, don't love each other is an understatement. They severely dislike each other, and that's how it should be. And last game, man, it was back and forth, back and forth. You didn't know who was going to win. Who's mentally prepared for this ball game? Who can handle the emotions, Palmer, early to start this game?
Yeah, that's the great thing about rivalry games like this. When these two teams play each other, it's like two heavyweight fighters trading haymakers, and ultimately it comes down to which team is standing last.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the thunder being shaken down on third down. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Still on his feet. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Irish offense comes out. First chance we've had to see them today. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
It's going to be fun to watch this receiving group, I think, for Notre Dame this season. I think one of the things Marcus Freeman's done a really good job of in recent years is go to the portal and bring difference makers at the receiver spot. It was Malachi Fields coming over for Virginia, the big, tall body making big plays downfield last year for the Irish. And this has always been a position, David, that we thought was always a little bit behind some of the elite competition in college football, but it feels like that's starting to change now.
And great house and phase on both backs, so obviously some experience there, but then bringing in some ultra-talented, highly recruited receivers from Ohio State. Those guys usually pan out pretty well to have that speed element. And a couple of guys that maybe clip now with this C.J. Carr offense in the passing attack, which went from a liability a couple years ago to a strength.
Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's James. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Keeps it on the option. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a
wide open spaces. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Rides to the back. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Quick give. It's Dickens. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down. Fourth down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. Looking for the marker. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop.
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football players, right in the middle of your defense. And watch that dude hunt, man. Fourth down, and he flies up, finds the football, makes the big play for this defense. He's the guy who they talk to in the headset, and he's the guy who just made the big play.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Right back to it. Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Pulls it and fires to the left. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Straight ahead, it's Coleman Williams. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Holds on, it's Flanagan.
nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Plows his way ahead. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Osborne. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Looking for the edge. He'll pitch it. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting Hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
Makes the grab on the back. Touchdown, Irish! And they take it in for 6 more points. effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out and be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. To throw, it's McKenzie. Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's Carr to throw. Out wide right, it's Flanagan. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
That's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
Throwing, Carr unloads to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Gilbert. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Gets the back moving. Might as well run him again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. BC uses a timeout here at 2nd of the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's go down to the sideline at Holly Road.
Guys, on the Eagles sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up at the line of scrimmage. This is a factor. This crowd is making a big difference here so far. Reese?
Holly, thank you. finds his target. Shakes a man, and he might take off. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Long way to go on second down. Looking downfield, it's McKenzie. Look out! They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. Well, players don't really like kickers, but if this guy bangs through this 60-yarder, he'll be the toast of the team. What a disappointment. No good. Couldn't find the range on the field goal, couldn't cut into the deficit, and they are still down by 21. No tricks here. Looks as if they'll just run it out and take that lead into halftime. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. Let's get things popping with Maryland taking on the number 17 team, the Wisconsin Badgers. And it's the Terrapins, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. The result today gets them back to 500. It's something they harped on in practice all week, and they will celebrate this one for at least 24 hours. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in South Bend. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Carr. Catch in the middle, it's Danzy. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Play action, C.J. Carr. Right side, it's Flanagan. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He breaks a tackle. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. They're working that left side. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 28-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught in the backfield, it's right. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Holds and fires complete to the right. Makes the grab, but down immediately. He picks up a few. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. The fake and wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's right. Still running at the 40. Big play for this offense as they get into the 32. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. 2nd and long here. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass. It's McKenzie. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Fires to the middle. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Holly, what do you have?
Here on the Fighting Irish sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Here's Carr to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Catch in the middle, it's Osborne. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it in his belly. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Caught. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air, it's Carr. Out wide right, it's Walton. Shakes off the defender. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion giving them a fresh set of downs. Always impressive to grind through in the late season and get a solid victory, and now it just keeps rolling as we turn our attention to what's in store for next week. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. It's inside, it's Walton. Enough to move the chains. There he goes. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. Looking for a crease. It's Dickens. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air. It's McKenzie. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. Here come the Irish back on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25. Give him 1.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Might as well give it to him again. Breaks into the open.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Trying to establish the run. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looking outside, it's Walton. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive lineman can put big holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick with the physical ground game late in the game. That's how you finish opponents off.
The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next.